My dear brothers and sisters, ordinarily guiding people, we talk about the importance of self-awareness. We have self-awareness of how God is blessing each and every one of us. We are aware of the different ways God is accompanying in our lives. We are well aware of the different ways God is enlightening, inspiring, and helping and guiding us to make the right decision. But today's first reading talks about one very important aspect of self-awareness in the spiritual life, and that is awareness of one's sinfulness. And in today's reading, taken from the book of Baruch, we find chapter 1, verse 17. The people kept repeating, "We are aware of our sinfulness." And anyone who is aware of one's sinfulness, that is a first step to come close to God. Because the awareness of sinfulness is the one which makes a person to be humble before God, makes a person to be dependent on God, feels the need and the importance to rely upon God and to experience God's compassion, God's mercy in our life. And that is precisely why we find the people in today's first reading talking about they have forsaken the God who had called them. They had gone away from God. They have also decided not to follow the laws and the commandments the Lord had given. So very consciously and deliberately, the people have chosen to sin against God. And having committed the sin, all of a sudden, they became aware of their state of sinfulness. And they began to feel the need to come back to God. And that awareness of sinfulness is the first step for a person to feel the need for reconciliation with God, the need to reach out to God and ask and pray to God for compassion and mercy. And that is what we find in St. Luke's Gospel, chapter 13, verse 18, where the tax collector and the Pharisees both were before God in the temple. But the tax collector simply prayed to God, "Lord, have mercy on me, a sinner." And the Lord, almost immediately, He forgave him, precisely because he was aware of his sinfulness and he felt the need for the mercy and the compassion of God and the desire to return back to God. So during the Mass today, let us pray to God that we be aware of our sinfulness and then go through the process of reconciliation and the need for mercy from God.